Hey YouTube, this is Kevin. This is the fourth take on this video. I'm gonna be looking down a lot because I have a flashcard that I'm consulting. Anyways, I have a few points I want to talk about. I want to review Peterson's University Flake. University Flake. If I had to break it down into one word, I would have to say nicotine. The only thing I have that I could possibly relate it to is Dunhill Flake, which I've been talking about a lot recently. Because it's the only other flake I have, the only other straight Virginia that I have, and so far from Dunhill, I really like Virginias. They have a nice, natural, sugarcaney, hay, sweet flavor, a very natural flavor. It's very good. But Peterson's University Flake, I didn't get the same incredible first smoke that I got from Dunhill Flake. I used the fold method with this one just to sort of be safe, to be more consistent, which is a method that I haven't had a lot of good luck from. It smokes very cool. It smoked, I had a weird thing where the tobacco was kind of hard as a rock for a while. And it had a hard time keeping it lit. I mean, if you could see the table where I was smoking from outside, I mean, there was just a whole line of matches. And yes, I use matches, that's my thing. I try not to use lighters because chemicals. So it was really good. It's just the nicotine rush was incredible. I mean, I can't say I didn't like it, but I can't say I liked it. I mean, I didn't like the feeling of having 2 shots of tequila and trying to get up. That was about it. It was rough, but it was good. For a first smoke, I mean, that was about as much as I could expect, but I will definitely be smoking this a lot more sparingly due to the level of nicotine in it. But it was good. And next time I'm probably going to rub it out fully like I've been doing with Dunhill Flake, to really get more of the flavor, because that's really what I'm smoking this for, is for the flavor. And that's the purpose of pipe tobacco, is not to get your nicotine craving fix. It's to enjoy tobacco. But I'm not going to tell you how to smoke tobacco. Which brings me to my next point, is the purposes of pipe videos, specifically my videos. The thing I wanted to accomplish in these videos is to make them in such a way where I represent the new pipe smoker. That I ask the questions for you. Not that I can answer them for you, and I'm not really trying to make myself famous or anything. But I want to accomplish, asking the right questions in such a way that they get answered more. The answers are more consolidated. I see a lot of videos where the video will have one subject, and it's a specific subject, and then someone will come along and say, "Well, what pipe should I buy?" Which, it's cool if you want to learn how to smoke a pipe. Yeah, that's fine. It's just, I can imagine it being kind of frustrating for the person making the pipe video if they've done all this work to make a certain subject, and then 90% of the comments they get are asking questions they've already answered. But I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I'm not trying to put anyone down. I'm just trying to consolidate the knowledge of pipe smoking by asking those questions in video form, and asking them in a channel, a dedicated channel for asking those specific questions. Now, don't ask me those questions, because I'm a novice pipe smoker, and I'm asking these questions too. I want to know them as well. So I want to make this channel, and if people want me to touch on a certain subject, please tell me. But there'll be more of a form of just reiterating your question in a video form. I also want to do pipe reviews and talk about what I think about pipes and stuff like that. But that's the purpose. Next point I want to talk about, and it's sort of a question, sort of my thoughts on smoking pipe tobacco is pipe symmetry, in relation to, I guess, perfectionism. And I kind of want to ruffle some feathers with the Platonists, if any of those still exist. Personally, I believe pipe symmetry cannot be reached. There is no perfect smoke. Dumb and the Dam even put a video up about the perfect pipe tobacco, and it doesn't exist. You cannot get a perfectly symmetrical, perfectly consistent smoke every time. You can get close, but you're not going to get the same flavor, because there's so many variables involved. And the best one to really discuss is that, what is going on inside your pipe. You're working with thermodynamics here. This is almost rocket science. When you're dealing with fire and burning something, it's not always going to burn the same way, because each leaf is genetically different, and I can ramble on about that all I want, but the point is that you're not going to get the same flavor. You'll get a close to the same flavor every time, but not perfect. It's going to be dull one day and fantastic the next, because it deals with how you poke, how you prep your pipe, load it and light it, what tool you use to light it, how well you maintain it while you smoke it, what mood you're in while you're smoking it, what's going on around you. And this isn't to discourage anyone. This is to show you that, and it's something that I've been considering, is that don't expect the same smoke every time. But that's fine. That's the joy of it, is trying, at least attempting to get that perfect smoke. It's an El Dorado that can never be mapped. So that's really my video for today. I'm still coming down from the nicotine rush from University Flake. I had to lay down for a while, watch a few videos, calm down. But everything's great. I mean, it's a good blend. I recommend it to the not so novice pipe smoker. If you're new and getting tired of aromatics for any reason, I would suggest going with this or a mild English like Early Morning Pipe. There's a few other ones by Dunhill. I'm sure there's some McClellans. I guess Frogmorton would be good. But that's my pipe video for today. I had a card because I've noticed it's hard to stay on subject. But anyways, I'm starting to run out of time with this video, so I'm going to cut off here. So, good night and cheers.